Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Victor, your dating trainer. We're gonna talk about like the episodes back and carry on from there. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was when we used to go to a certain mall to go and practice and pick up girls, and the way that we used to do it was uh, we would go on early, not early in the morning, but like early in the afternoon. We'd go home and relax for a bit, and we'll go there around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and we'll talk to the fours and the fives at the beginning and like polish what we already had established, right? Like the hays and highs, because not everybody likes the hi, how are you? They like the hey or hey, what's up? Are you from out of town? But no, like a lot of people, a lot of different people like a lot of different things. So like we basically like want to talk about the certain like certain cultures and certain ethnic groups and certain people, individuals like a certain way of getting approached. Not everybody's gonna be like, hey, how are you? Like my name is like whatever, and obviously like they're gonna love you off. No, you have to have the game. That's what it's all about. That's what it's reduced to, like how much you know about this person or how much you know about like that particular second that you see this person, that you actually know how to what to say when you meet them. So it's a little risky, a little game, a little gamey, but once you get it down, like it's all practice. Practice makes perfect, and you have to like establish rapport right away. Like if you come off as an a hole. You want to keep that whole like a hole-ish behavior throughout. If you come out as a nice guy, you have to like be able to maintain that rapport with them, or else like it's like yo, like that's shifty. I'm gonna move away from you because I don't trust you. It's all about trust. It's all about rapport. It's all about confidence, and it's all about like uh, how much confidence they have in you and how much confidence you have in yourself. If you can't uh, talk to a person, or if you can maintain communications with that person, then they're gonna get bored quickly. If you like the way that they talk, but they don't like the way you talk, you're at a loss. If they like the way you talk, but you don't like the way they talk, then it's another loss because you just wasted your time on somebody else that could have potentially be a date or a one night stand or a full on like marriage with kids and dogs and the whole shebang, right? So it's something that you have to like recognize right away. So going back now, I'm like from 18, I went to like I'm gonna move up a little bit more to like 22, and that's when I became a salesman. Now, as a salesman, you're supposed to like sell yourself, so to speak, right? Like you're supposed to like be able to like not only sell the product, but like the product sells itself through you. And that's where I picked up my confidence, more like my ability to analyze in detail the aspects of people, the way that they behave, the way that they think. Also, I talked to one of my sales associates at that time, and they told me like read books on psychology and analyzing human behavior. What does that mean? Like psychology and analyzing human behavior, how the brain works. They're like, trust me, as soon as you learn how to analyze human behavior and get into their minds, the easier it's gonna be for you to sell. And that was the tip that I was on. I was like, all right, you know what? Like, let me read a couple books. I read three books. I have them like right here. Sorry that you only see this. You don't see everything around me, but I have books on psychology and human behavior. So I read three books on what the mind thinks when you do a certain thing, and when you like talk a certain way, how to stand, how to talk, how to like move back, like if you're interested in talking to somebody, how to approach it, and if you don't want to hear it, you move back. So I read those books, and I started understanding that people are very like once you talk to one person, you can make assumptions, but not 100%. Like for example, like when I used to do sales, as soon as a person opened the door, whether it's a man or a woman, I used to look inside like the little cracks of the doors that they used to have, and like see if they have pictures of dogs, cats, animals, relatives, and of anything, like anything that would actually make me talk to them, instead of throwing my sales pitch and hope that they actually like it, because nobody likes a sales pitch. Nobody likes the hi, how are you? My name is so and so, and I'm here to like give you this, and you have to give me money, or you have to give me a check, or you have to give me like something in return. No, like they want to talk to a person. And I started thinking, okay, like women don't like to be talked to or talked at. They want to be talked as an individual, as a human being. And I started saying, all right, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna like treat like I started treating women as sales pitch. Like, hey, how are you? Like, my name is Victor. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, I know it's a little colder. It's a little hot. It's like yeah, it's like amazing. It's hot. It's not. It's blah 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 blah. Right. So like, therefore, with the sales, I actually became more uh, in tune, more my I was honing into my own device over here, and it became easier and easier to actually go and talk to women. It actually was like next to no problems. Why? Because anything I would pinpoint: earrings, rings, color of clothing. Why? Like um, whether it was a satin or silk or cotton material, hats, hairstyles, uh, clothing, size, shoes, feet, everything, like out of everything, I could pinpoint and be like, oh, you know what, like I like the way that like your eyes look because they're beautiful. But what intrigued me was like the ring that you had on your hand. Why was that? Like, why did you choose that ring specifically? Because it looks so intricate. So that means that you must be an intricate person. Boom, right away. Like, let them open up, let them talk, and they build rapport. And like, holy, this guy actually like saw that like I had an intricate ring, and like it took me like 2 days to pick it out, or like it took me like a certain amount of time to pick it out because I was like I was like a certain like aspect of things. Like let's say you have a plain ring, means that you like things in order and in control, and intricate rings means that you like things like abstract and or like earrings that are like big, or big hoop earrings. You just want to be noticed. If you have like little like studs for a woman, it means that like yeah, like I have earrings and that's it. Like, but what kind of an earring? Gold earrings, like silver earrings, like platinum, rose gold, etc., 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 means a different things for different people. Or like even if you were wrong, like at least you pointed something out. It's like, oh, I like that watch, or I like that bracelet, or like that piece of jewelry that you have on. Oh yeah, I got it from like whatever, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, so now you're starting a conversation. So from learning from my past experiences within sales and reading books on psychology and behavior, I know that uh, the more you ask about somebody, you either get too much into their business, or you're actually opening up doors and windows and back doors and things to let you get inside of their mind and in their head, and and attract them more, or make yourself sound more attractive. Because a lot of guys just come up with like the simple like, hey, what's up, like can I get your number, and that's it. No. All right, sorry. That's the other thing that I was gonna tell you, is that is not like there was a difference between pushy and persistent. Pushy is a person that will nag and nag and nag and nag until they get whatever they want. Persistence, you do it with a smile. So then, at the same time, I'm not telling you to smile all the time, but for that's for another episode, which I'll be like posting as soon as I can. And comment if you like any of this, like what you're hearing, and like and subscribe If you could comment, it would be better for me. That way I actually know if anything of this is getting through your head. If not, you know what, like let me know ahead of time so I could actually like change, switch something, change something out of this, or keep up what I'm doing. But if you like it, as I said, subscribe, like, share. Have yourself a good evening, and I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, bye.